So hello my good people. Today I want us to talk about these washing machines. So there are several types of washing machines in market. The front load, the top loads, which we'll talk about, and the twin tub. So we are talking about the front, the differences between the front and the top load. So if you're wondering what are some of the factors you need to consider before you make a machine, you can stick along the video, and I think it can help you make a good decision. So I'll categorize them into like five features, and the first feature is performance. The second one, convenience. I'll also categorize it into the cost. That means purchase cost, repair costs, and whatnot. Number 3, I'll talk about durability. Number 4 is efficiency, and number 5 is technology. So we start with the performance. Of course, front load washing machines are the ones that you open the door from the side of the machine, and the top load machines are the ones which you open the door from the top side of the washing machine. So in terms of performance, I'll say I can categorize them into two. There are two types of front load machines. One is a washer dryer, the one that dries 100%, and the other ones are just washers alone. So you can only find dryers in front load machines. You cannot find them in top load machines. So if you need a better performance in terms of high spin rate and drying performance, then you would go for a front load washing machine compared to a top load. The maximum rotation speed per minute when it is spinning for a front load is almost a maximum of like 1500 rpm. Top loads, they do have maximum of 1100 rpm. So in terms of performance, drying conditions, I think front loads will have it easily. Number 2, you can talk about gentle care for your clothes. Front loads, they do use a tumbling motion to help you in better performance and better cleaning. Unlike the top loads, some of them have an agitator and the others don't have the agitators. So when you're talking about top loads, I think if you compare the performance one-on-one between the front and the top load, front loads will be much better because of the tumbling motion. Although there are other machines that comes even with more motions in them, but due to the tumbling effect that all machines at least do have, you'll find that it has a better performance. Another advantage of having the front load machine is that it is much better when you are talking about removing stains from your clothes. Reason being, this washing machine, it comes with its own heaters, so you necessarily don't need an extra source of hot water in your house because it has the temperature button, and at the back it only has one pot of inlet. So the washing machine will heat water by itself. You compare it to a top load, it has 2 inlet valves, and that means you must have a source of hot water. So in terms of stain removal, front load will have it. So for performance, I'll always go for a front load washing machine. And then number 2, we can talk of efficiency. In terms of energy efficiency, front loads seem to be better than the top loads. So if you need something that will save your electricity bill, then you will easily go for a front load. Now, top loads, they have a bigger capacity in them, so that means a bigger drum. And when they have a bigger drum, it also means they are using more water. So water efficiency also, front loads will have it. So when you are considering water and electricity bill, then the two, also the front load will win. The third point is about convenience. When you look at the machine itself, most washing machines are always 60 by 60 centimeters. We can always have a 9 kg, 8 kg, up to 12 kg coming in the same size, physical size, but the drum size is bigger. But you look at the top loads, 8 kg will be smaller than the 13. So they do vary in sizes. For front loads, most of them are standard size, unless you are talking of something above 12. That will mean it will have a bigger drum capacity and a bigger body size. So in case you are limited to your space in your house, then you can go for a front load washing machine. But the only issue with the washing machines with the front door is that whenever you are opening the door, it tends to occupy some space around your laundry room. So if you have a small room for this, then opening the door, you need an extra space. So you can look at this one. This size from here to here is almost around the same distance from here to the back. So for front load machines, I think they are good for just the smaller space that is there. But when you're opening the door, you also need an extra space. For the top loads, you can open the door from the top, and then you can load your clothes while standing. There's no issue with that. So in terms of convenience, I think each has its own advantage and disadvantage. So that one we can say both of them are they are better compared to the other, depending on what you are talking about. Durability is also another factor to consider. I think the standard lifespan of a washing machine is like 11 to 14 years. That is lifespan of a standard washing machine. But comparing the two, top load washing machines, they need less repairs compared to front loads. Only that front loads, you might need a repair, but once you are done, if you are doing frequent servicing, then it will serve you for long. Top loads, they tend to have a longer lifespan, but whenever there is a repair that happens, they kind of tend to reoccur. So in terms of durability, we can't really have one, but a standard lifespan for the washing machines, either front or top load, should be at least 11 to 14 years. You look at the strength of the motor also. I can say front load machines have a better motor. They are much stronger compared to the top load motors. So I will always go for a front load whenever I'm considering the motor reliability and durability. And the fifth point is technology. Now, a lot has been going on since let's say 2021 or 2020 back then, where you are finding washing machines that have intelligence when it comes to washing. So front load washing machines, I think they can have this in terms of technology, because most of them, they do have heat their own water. Most machines do have the steam technology, which can help, of course, fight allergens, remove stains. It's not something that you'll find in top loads. So top loads, they only have that one source of hot water, and if you don't have it, then stain removal and allergy care becomes an issue. And number two, there are those washing machines, which not all though, but most of machines that are currently in market, you can use your phone to control, diagnose, and maybe monitor whatever is happening, and you can do it remotely. So if you're looking for something fancy that you can do with your mobile phone, then you can go for a front load washing machine. Top load washing machines, I think they are just easy to use. They don't really need too much, but if you are looking forward to shopping for one machine, maybe to the elderly, I can advise you to go for the top load machines, because they are less technological. But with the current technology, these machines, it needs someone who understands how they work and how to connect them to your machine. Let's talk about the cost. Now, when you get to market, let's say, for instance, like you're shopping for a 9 kg. 9 kg front load washers tend to be expensive because of what they can do: performance, reliability, durability. They tend to be more expensive. You compare them to the top load washing machines. Top load washing machines are lesser costly at the point of purchase, but when it comes at point of repairs, front load machines, they tend to be a bit costly compared to the top load washing machine. So I think with those 6 or 7 points, you can be able to make up your decision when you want to shop for one machine.